Thank you so much for purchasing your 23 or 24 UX from us. Included in this video, you will have some of the most commonly asked questions to learn more about how to upgrade your vehicle. Right here on the door, you'll have your presets. I always tell people to make sure their seat, their steering wheel, and their outside mirrors are adjusted before they set their setting. You will press set in 1, set in 2, and set in 3 to set those 3 presets for you. You have your controls for your windows right here, as well as your lock and unlock. For the mirrors, you'll want to make sure you click left or right to move them, and then you can move your mirrors in and out by the buttons above. And then over here, you have your brightness for your dash screen right there. And then your odometer trip button, which will show you your regular odometer, your trip A, your trip B, and then your wrench, which will show you how long until your next oil change. We do go 10,000 miles per factory recommendation, but you will get a maintenance reminder every 5,000. Just call the service department and see what is recommended at that mileage. You also have your control right here for your heads-up display. It's kind of hard to see on video, but it does project out into the windshield, so you can see your speed and your cruise control up there instead of looking on your dash screen. Your ASC button is your active sound control, so it'll help make the vehicle quieter with the F Sport handling packages. Up here on the steering wheel, you have your 4 controls for your dash screen up here. If you press this back arrow, it will slide your display over so that you can see the different settings, and you can scroll through using the up, down, and side to side arrows to see the different settings. You have your range, your electric motor, tire pressure, all sorts of fun things that you can scroll through. Over here in the settings, you do have the option to move your heads-up display up and down and change the brightness on it, as well as all of your other safety features in here. You have your volume buttons, your voice control button, but your voice controls are activated also by saying, "Hey Lexus, hey Lexus,
How can I help you?
and then you will tell her whatever you want her to do for you instead of pressing the button. But if you prefer to press the button, you are more than welcome to do so. Over here is the side that controls your cruise control. You do have your adaptive cruise control, which is what your vehicle will default to when you turn on the cruise control. And then you do have your regular cruise control. If you wish to just have that, you will press and hold the cruise control button right here. You have your lane trace assist right here. This will change the distance between the car you are following on your active cruise control. You do have your resume and your set buttons, and then you can also raise and lower the speed that you are going by these. Your cancel button mode will change between Sirius XM, AM, FM, and Bluetooth. You do also have the option to skip the song or the station right here as well. You do have your automatic lights over here, which we recommend you keeping them on. That way you don't get pulled over at night for not having your lights on. On the end here, you do have a button for your automatic high beams. That will just turn off and on your high beams. When there isn't a car, it'll turn them on and it'll turn them off as soon as it sees a car. Some people like it, some people don't. Turn on at your own liking. Over here, we have all of the buttons for the climate. You will press down to lower the temperature and press up to make it warmer. Same for the fan speed. Down will decrease the fan speed and up will change it to be more. Then you have your off, front defroster, rear and mirror defrosters, and then you can change where the air is blowing. You do have a wireless charger down here with 2 USB-C ports. And over here, you have 4 settings for your seats. You have auto, which will adjust it based off of the climate. And you have high, medium, and low, and then off. Same for the ventilated seats. For the steering wheel, you have auto, which will adjust based off of the temperature again. And then you have high and low. And same for the passenger side. And then your EV mode right here will run solely off of your electric battery if it is charged. And then this hold just gives your foot a rest if you're stuck in traffic or in the drive-thru. In your multimedia screen, this top arrow will be your navigation. You can control the navigation by pressing the search button. You can also say, "Hey Lexus, hey Lexus,
How can I help you?
get me directions to the closest grocery store."
The closest grocery store is Meijer at 5909 Illinois Road. Would you?
Then she'll ask you if you want to go. You can choose to go, or you can choose the alternate routes as well. You have your music, which will change between Sirius XM, AM, and FM. To favorite the station, you will just choose the heart at the top of the screen here, and it will add it to your favorites. And to unadd it, you just unclick the heart. Your sources will change between your radio, your phone, your Apple Music, and Amazon if you have those connected as well. Your phone, if your phone is Bluetooth, it will show you your contacts if you're not connected to wireless Apple CarPlay. In the settings, in the vehicle settings, you have climate, comfort, trip information, energy flow, which just shows you where the energy is going for your hybrid battery. And then down here in settings, your profile will pop up here. And then you can add Bluetooth and devices. You can only add 5. To unadd them, you'll click Forget Device after you click on the name. And if you want to add more devices, you can go back to your Bluetooth and devices and click Add another device. If you want to enable Apple CarPlay or wireless Android Auto, you will choose that once you put in the information. So your phone screen, your phone will pop up here. You can click on it, or you can click on the vehicle on your phone under the Bluetooth. It'll pop up as a device that you can Bluetooth to, and then you'll allow it to have your contacts. And then if you don't have the app downloaded, it'll tell you to download the app. And then after that, it'll ask you to enable Apple CarPlay. I would recommend enabling it. Even if you don't want to use it right now, then you have the option to do so later without totally Bluetoothing your phone. And then your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto symbol will appear up here above the maps. It'll show either the Android Auto little plane, or it'll show the circle with the play sign in the middle for Apple CarPlay. Once that pops up, you'll be able to scroll just like you do on your phone, and you'll click the Lexus app to get out of wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Under your settings and under general, you'll be able to change the date and time if you need to do so. You also have your Wi-Fi right here, change the display brightness, and then under vehicle customization, you can change the lights, the door controls, boarding and exit, and create your custom drive mode if you wish. There are quite a few settings in here that I don't go through with customers because I don't want to overwhelm the customer. If you do get a screen up here that says, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number for customers at our store, I always recommend doing a birthday, anniversary, or a combination of numbers that you remember easy. If you should forget your PIN number, you can also reset it. It will just pop up with your reset. So just like this, you'll enter the PIN number, and then you can hit reset PIN if you need to. For your auto wipers, you'll make sure that the hash mark is lined up with the auto, and then you'll make sure your wipers are in their neutral position, and then you will pull down 1, and it will automatically adjust the wipers based off of whether it's pouring rain or it's just misting, and it'll automatically change them so you don't have to. Your garage door buttons are right here underneath the mirror, and then you have your lights up here, which are tap, and then your SOS button door controls for your lights, so when you open the doors, they'll come on. And then you have the up and down buttons for your sunroof. Thank you again for purchasing your vehicle from us. If you do have any further questions after watching this video, don't hesitate to give the store a call, and we're more than happy to help you out so that you can enjoy every single part of your vehicle.